Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Paul Waters. I'm from Belfast, Northern Ireland. Today we're going to be making the simple but classic chicken tikka masala on skewers with a wholemeal flatbread with red cabbage, rocket and a minted coriander yogurt, okay? If you come over this way guys, you'll see what I have prepared. Here at the moment I have some picked rocket, a little bit of picked coriander, some fresh mint and a little bit of red cabbage, okay? So let's get straight to it guys, okay? So first thing what we need to do is we need to get some warm water on for our skewers and our paste. Okay, we then turn on our cooker so we can get our pans on so they're preheating, so things will be nice and hot as we're going to cook, okay? So first things first guys is we're going to make our chicken for our chicken tikka, okay? So here we go. Okay, so first things first, we get our chicken thighs. Guys, these chicken thighs you can buy in any supermarket, in and off the bone. So it's always just a good idea just to give them a quick trim just before you go cook them, okay? So what we'll do is cut them up into bite-sized chunks, stick them in a little bowl, like so. And while you're doing it guys, always remember to give them a quick trim as well, okay? So like I say, bite-sized chunks, always good, okay? So, this is our chicken as we say what we're doing, so we're just getting this ready for the skewers. Okay? In this here guys, we get about 6 chicken thighs, so we will get 4 chicken skewers each. 4 chicken skewers with 2 each, okay? So as you can see, that's our chicken cut, okay, into nice little chunks. Okay, we just discard our rubbish here. I will then give my hands a good wash. Give my board a good wash. You need to have a clean board at all times. Okay, so now after this guys, we now move on to our next step, which is we're going to make our chicken tikka paste. Okay, chicken tikka paste and chicken tikka is a all-time British classic, all-time favourite for most people in takeaways. So what we're going to do is for our takeaway chicken tikka, we usually use roughly about a teaspoon of dried coriander, a teaspoon of turmeric, a teaspoon of garam masala. Good thing about this guys, whatever you don't use of this paste, you can always stick it in the fridge and it will last for a matter of weeks, okay? A little bit of wicked masala, same again, about a teaspoon of each, a little bit of ground cinnamon, yet again about a teaspoon of each, okay, a teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of garlic powder, okay, a little bit of guys, what you can do, you can use chili powder, but I personally use this chili. I think it's a good idea, and it's very simple as well. Okay, so about a teaspoon, depends on your heat, but I would recommend you use about a teaspoon of each. Okay, if you like it hotter, use a bit more. It's always good that way. Okay, and then what with this here, guys, what we do is we get a lemon. We get 1 lemon, and we squeeze a little drop of lemon juice inside this. Okay guys, the secret is as well, don't have the kettle too hot because we're going to put the skewers in with this. Okay, so in with this, squeeze the lemon juice, and this here is going to be your paste. Okay, and the other half of that lemon we will use for our yogurt dressing. Okay, So what we then do is we get a spoon and we mix a little bit of water in with their paste, in with their spices. Give it a mix. As you can see, guys, this is coming together like a nice paste, okay? Okay, so we're just mixing this together. And then what we do then is we mix this with our chicken. Okay. So then we mix this all through. You can use your spoon, you can use your hands, just entirely up to yourself, however way you want to do, okay? Okay, guys, the thing is here, I'm doing this here quick for you. The longer you leave the chicken maybe in the fridge, the better, for 2 to 3 hours, something like this here. But now, like myself, if you're hungry, you're in a hurry, you can have it now, okay? Okay, guys, so what we do is, we'll leave our chicken there just to marinate, and then the next thing we do is, we move on to our flatbread, okay? So, okay, guys, so this is how we make our flatbread. Okay. Very, very, very simple. We're talking half a cup of wholemeal flour. Okay. So half a cup of wholemeal flour. Guys, the good thing about these here, you can buy these in all good supermarkets. So don't be worrying about you can't get these anywhere, okay? So half a cup of wholemeal flour. Guys, this is brilliant. I highly recommend this here. It's very good. It's a very good alternative. This is soya flour. You get it from Holland Barrett. Very, very good stuff. Okay, so what you're doing the same again. Half a cup of each. Guys, this is also another essential I use on a lot of my cooking. This is what we call buckwheat flour. Okay? This Holland Barrett, very cheap, very, very nice, and very, very beautiful, okay? So, same again, guys. You don't need to have so much of it, so I would say about the same again, about half a cup, okay? And with that, guys, what we do is we add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then, guys, this is what gives it the strength and flavour. A little bit of olive oil, okay? So, tiny bit of olive oil. So you're talking about roughly about a tablespoon of olive oil, okay? And then, guys, with the kettle that we had boiled, what we then do is we put a little bit of water. And all we're doing is now, basically, we're just going to be making like a bread mix. Okay, so we just mix this in, like so. Okay, just gradually, slowly add it in, okay? As you can see, this here is forming like a dough. Okay. So, as I say, we just keep adding our water to it until we get like the consistency that we want to get, okay? So, secret is, guys, when we're doing it, don't be adding the water in too much. If you add it in too much, it'll just become a glob, which you do not want. Okay, so secret is, mix it in until you get like a form of a dough, right? As you can see there, guys, this is the consistency that we want here, okay? So this here is like a bread mix. It's like a nice firm dough, okay? So then what we do is we just move, okay? We move our skewers over to here. And with the rest of our kettle water, we stick a little bit of water in with our skewers. The reason we do this, guys, is we don't want our chicken skewers to burn in the pan, okay? So, back to our bread, guys, what we do then is, we get our, I'll just move my stuff out of the way here, if you bear with me 2 seconds. And then we're going to need our dough, okay? So, what we're doing, guys, is on the flour surface, we shape our bread. Okay, so this is the consistency that we want, guys. Okay, as you can see, this is like a nice firm dough, okay? So, basically then what we're doing is, on the flour surface, we're just going to be shaping it. Okay? Guys, it will stick to your hands. But the secret is with that, just keep using a little bit more flour, okay? And then you'll find that will be good, okay? So keep mixing it until, like I say, a firm dough has formed, okay? Okay. Okay, so guys, this is our dough. So as you can see, we have a nice, firm, and simple dough, okay? While you're looking at that, I'll give my hands a quick wash, and then we'll show you what we do next, okay? Okay. So then guys, what we'll do is we will now turn up the heat on our pans. We will now continue to make our chicken skewers, okay? So chicken skewers, we're basically pushing in our chicken, like so. Just folding this over, okay? Chicken in the skewers, like so, okay? Okay, and then we put on each one. Don't worry about this, guys, because this will heat up the time you have your skewers on. So don't be worrying about putting this on at the moment, okay? So skewers, as you can see a lovely colour coming up on them chickens already. So intend to mix. Okay, so guys, you roughly want about maybe 5 to 6 bits of chicken on each skewer, okay? Okay, so that is onto that, and then we get our last one on, okay? Okay, so this is our chicken skewers on, guys, okay? So then what we do is we just discard whatever we have. Get a clean bag, and then we go back to our bread. Okay guys, I have to say as well, whenever you're cooking anything on a pan, make sure the pan is very, very hot. At the moment what we have, this is our chicken skewers, okay? So these have been cooking away for a couple of minutes, and we want to really give them a nice colour on as well, okay? So as you can see, this is our chicken here. Leave them on for about 5 minutes each side, guys. But do not touch them, leave them off they are, because they need time to cook. If you start moving them about, it'll stick to the griddle pan, which is what you don't want. You're just going to leave them and let them cook, okay? So while they're cooking, guys, we will go back to our bread. On our bread, we have just cut into 4. We stick a little bit more flour on our board, okay? And then, guys, what we do is then, you can use your rolling pin for this, or you can use your hand. It's entirely up to yourself, okay? So we're just basically going to shape these out a little bit and do basically like a pita bread, like a naan bread type thing, okay? So this is basically what we're doing, guys, okay? So as you can see, very, very simple, okay? And on our pan here, guys, we have a hot pan. We put it into a hot pan. We then shape when it's in our pan. And don't forget, guys, on this as well, this is a hot pan as well, okay? So be extremely careful, okay? So same again, repeat the process, shape it out, Okay. If you need a little bit of flour, add a little bit more flour. If you're greedy like me, make it a little bit bigger. Because like myself, I'm a grown boy and I like my food. I'm sure we all like our food. Okay? So, like I say, guys, good thing about this, we can use this for a lunchtime treat. We can use it for dinner. We can use it for whatever we want to use. Okay? So, keep using flour, guys, because this here stops it sticking. And helps to give you a shape as well. Okay? So, part of that. Good thing about this, guys, as well, you can use this here for anything. You can use it for like a pizza dough, you can use it for a bread such as garlic bread, chili bread, anything you want to use. Okay, if you want to make like a garlic bread, get a little bit of butter, melt it down with a little bit of garlic butter, and then some plum parsley, chopped garlic, and away you go. Okay, so guys, this is our bread in the pan. Okay, so guys, in with this, all we do is we add in just a little oil. Guys, this will just give it a little bit of colour, okay? So what you're doing is quick drizzle, and this here will help it cook, okay? And while that's cooking, I'll get my hands to go twice. Okay guys, while that's cooking, I'm going to show you how we make our mint and yogurt dip, okay? Okay, so guys, basically get a bit of mint. Sprig of mint, take it off the stalks, very simple, break it down. If you can, guys, best thing to do is always use fresh herbs. Fresh herbs are always best, okay? And they're always very nice to use, okay? So, in with this, guys, this is my mint. Give it a quick chop. Okay. Fresh mint, okay? Into a little bowl, okay? With this, guys, what we do is we get the rest of our lemon, squeeze a little bit of our lemon in with our yogurt. Guys, as you see, I'm using Tesco Greek style yogurt. Very cheap, very nice, okay? So what we do, get a little bit of yogurt, and we mix a couple of spoonfuls of this. Okay, give it a stir. What I do as well, guys, I use a wee bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Okay. And then what we do is give it a little mix. And this is our dip for on top of our chicken tikka, okay? So then we go back to our chicken. As you can see, this is cooking away nicely. Guys, if you could smell it in here, you would be totally amused with the chicken beautiful smell. Okay, guys, then what we do then is we take our bread. Okay. We give our bread a quick turn. As you can see, we have a nice colour on the bread. This is the colour that we're looking for, guys, okay? So, nice, crisp, flat bread colour, okay? So, yet again, guys, you don't need any other oil on this because there's oil already in the pan, so we don't really need this, okay? So, see, our chicken's cooking nicely. Cook your bread for another couple of minutes on each side, and this will do it for as well, okay? Okay, guys, once that's through, we will then start to arrange our dips and arrange our salads, okay? So, what we'll do is we get a little bit of our bread, double cooked on one side. Okay. Okay. Okay guys, our chicken will be ready now. So what we do is we turn our heats off. Okay, so we don't want anything overcooking. Okay. So as you can see, this is our chicken. As you can see, a lovely golden colour on it, okay? So one last toss. And then we are now going to assemble our bread on the pit with our chicken. So what we do guys, what we do is, before we had a little bit of red cabbage, stick on it, a little bit of red cabbage, a little bit of rocket, okay. If you're anything like me guys, you like a bit of red cabbage, feel free. The good thing about this guys, you can use as much as you want on it. There's no harm, it's all salad, it's all healthy, it's all nice, and it's all good, okay? So this is what our bread looks like. I will then bring our bread over to the cooker. We then get 2 of our kebabs. We stick them on our bread. We then bring it back to over here. We then stick a little bit of yogurt over the top. And then guys, on top of this here, all we do is we add a little bit of fresh coriander, and there we have it. Homemade flatbread with chicken tikka on a minted and lemon yogurt. Thank you very much. Enjoy. All right.